Hey guys, what's up? Next is Feeds, bringing you guys part 2 of this little GFX stuff I'm doing. So, as I was going to do, I was going to give you a tutorial of how to change this. So, if you haven't seen in part 1, this is what it ends up looking like. And I don't know about you guys, but I really like this. Let's just give this time to render. There we go. Now, how sexy does that look? Now, let's say you see this and you're like, man, I wish I could make my text like that. Well, you can. There's just one problem. You're going to have to find out what kind of text he's using exactly. Because once I click on one of the mode texts, it's automatically set to one of my default texts, which is pretty bad. So we're going to open up my fonts, and we're going to have to find a decent font for this. So let's see what we got. You know, wait. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure the front one was selected. Alright, let's just try this text and see how it turns out. I'm not even sure if this is going to work, but we'll just have to find out. Alright, let's see if it works. Let's render it. Oh, I forgot to do the main thing. Let's cancel that. The main thing I was going to do was I was going to change the text to Nexus. So, actually we're going to do feeds. And the last one. There we go. Now let's render it and see what we get. Looks so far like it's gonna work. And there we go. I just changed that old text to what we now have as feeds. Now there is one thing. To me, personally, this thing's looking a little bit too Christmassy. So I want to change the color. Well, we can easily do that. First, one thing I need to see. All right, we're going to change the green to a blue. And what it looks like, we have down here in my textures, we have this blue just waiting. But it's different. So here's what we're going to do. We need to click right here. And you see these two ones are the ones with green. So we're going to double click on that. And double click on this. Well, sorry, double click on this. Just going to bring up this. I just said this a lot. God. Anyways, so you're going to click on this. And move it over to the blue you want. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do that blue. I like that blue. Okay, and it's going to change it. Exit out, and we got it changed. Now, all that I should be able to do, render it. Okay, and let's see how the blue looks with the red. Remember, I can always change it if I don't want to, or if I want to. There we go. I definitely think that looks better than the green. So now, what if I like it? What if I want to save it? What if I want to post it on YouTube, make it my YouTube picture? What if I want to put it as my desktop? How do I do that? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. First thing we're going to have to do is click right here. Then you're going to want to go and you're going to go to File, Save As, and for now just save it to your desktop as, just hit right here. Go before the .c4d, change the title to whatever you want. I'm going to name it feeds.c4d, and we're going to save it to the desktop. Now you're going to probably think, okay, it's done, it's saved. But if we minimize this, it just saved the Cinema 4D file, which when I open that, it's going to open exactly this. Which is good that you want to have it saved that because if you don't have it saved, then we're just going to have to go to the original text and change everything. But the only reason why I would change it if I want to change the colors, which I might in the future. So we just saved the Cinema 4D file. Now we want to save it for real so we can make, like put it as our desktop picture or whatever. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to hit this and you're going to change it to the width 1280 by 720. You don't have to copy this down, just kind of leave this. Then you're going to go over here and hit save. And then you're going to want to make it PNG because PNG looks the best. You want to have alpha channel checked. And then right here you're going to save it where you want. And I'm just going to save it to the desktop again and name it feeds. And then hit save. Now, when you exit out of that, you're going to think it's saved. There's one more step. We were telling the render settings to save it to that place. So now we're going to exit out because that's all saved. Now we're going to officially render it. Now you're probably going to think, oh, it looks kind of weird. It's just rendering the 1280 by 720 image. give this some time. And another thing, what you'll notice is it's taking longer. Two reasons for that. One, because it's doing the official render, and second, I believe it's because either A, because it's a bigger image, or B, because I'm rendering it at 1280 by 720, which I think it's probably that. So now once this is all rendered, it's going to look very nice. And what's good about it is when I save it, the image itself is going to be 1280 by 720. So now it's done. Just one last step we need to do. You're going to go over here and hit File, Save As, Still Image, PNG. Make sure you have Alpha Channel checked, and hit OK. And just hit Save. And it won't say replace for you, and if it does, just hit replace. Now, saved as a PNG file, open it up. There we have it. Let's go ahead and make this our profile, or not profile picture, desktop image, just to show you what it'll look like. That takes a little bit. And there we are. We have our feeds in the background. So, that was just a little tutorial on a little bit of how Cinema 4D works. My last video was really long, running in at 17 minutes or so. So, I'm just going to go over what we were on. We were on this pack. And let's see what this looks like. I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah, we got his head. That's pretty beast. You can put like a text under that, and that would look pretty cool. No. Minimize that. Let's see another one we can get. Intervention. Yeah, I don't care. Got that. We can, remember, we can always change the colors of this. I don't know, we can even make it rainbow if we wanted to. Does this play? It does play. 360. Pretty cool. Okay, and that's that. Let's just look at two more. Let's look at trucks and Rambo knife. Wow. It almost looks real. I mean, that's very good. So we got the Rambo knife, and the last one we're going to do is trucks. And pretty good if you think about it. I mean, imagine if you had to make that. It's pretty. What I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to change the material, change the color to red, and see what we get. Yeah, now the trucks are red. I was just seeing if that was going to work. Okay, and we got lots of more models. And we got our materials, of course. We got logos, Facebook, Machinima, 3D Pack, so Apple, Google, Machinima, Skype, so on. Now Photoshop CS6, we got some packages in here, which there are nothing in. Resources, no. Deployment, no. Oh, I guess there is a readme. Oh, you know what he has? He has like the Photoshop the thing in here. It's the whole thing. Anyways, templates, which I really like. These could be a little old. Let's open up this. Why is this not coming up? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Action pack. You can draw on it. Pick the pink. Or the pretty cool. Exit out of that. I definitely don't want to save that. We got a bunch of YouTube stuff in here. Now there's only one problem. These might be a little outdated. I'm not sure what the date would be on these, since they came out with the new YouTube layout. So I'm not sure if those would work or not. Let's open up one more. Let's open up this one. Pretty cool. We got some more stuff. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys, because this is another decently long video. This is Nexus Feeds, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.